the final battle has begun now in Fairy Tail, and we just saw Grey pretty much just one shot a fucking member of Tyrus right now. We just see him absolutely wreck Tempesta, and it was like a very thing about this chapter as well, which I'll get into later, but definitely we get to see like the whole setup pretty much for the last members of Tyrus. We get to see, you know, fucking Erza versus Kyouka, and I really honestly thought that this was going to be like one of the things that was already cleared up for that last fight they had, but yeah, apparently no, she's still around. I thought ever since, you know, Manga got her hands on her, I thought that was pretty much it. That's the last thing we're going to see of Kyouka, but no, actually when we see that Kyouka is now about to actually attack Erza, she and Sila are being the one controlling the chairman, since with her Mako curse is the only thing to pretty much hold him down at this point to activate all the 3,000 curses. But surprisingly enough, no, she's actually the one that actually facing off with Erza, and that's the last thing we got to see. Like, also as well, we did see Mira Jane with a final punch to Sila as well, which came out of nowhere, honestly. I thought Erza was going to have to fight both, like, Kyouka and Sila at a weakened state. So that would have been interesting to have that fight, but no, it did say it was the final one-on-one battle in this chapter, so we get to see Mira Jane like just do this punch, and then Sila actually being absorbed into Kyouka. So it seems like Erza's got like a huge major disadvantage right now, and it's gonna be very interesting if Hero actually means that for like all the Tyrus things, or does that mean Natsu and the others are probably gonna have to team up against Margear to actually finish him off, because it's also pretty unclear now what the hell happened to Sting and Rogue. I mean, it's Sting and Rogue in the end of the day. Come on, I'm pretty sure these guys are probably 6 feet under right now. These guys couldn't even handle themselves in the Grand Magic game. So what the hell do you think they've probably done against Margear right now? They're probably just there going, please don't hurt me. Like, I imagine it's something like that. Let's talk about the little Grey thing as well. Grey's got a huge enhancement since the last time. This is probably since he's become the Ice Demon Slayer right now, as he actually saved Gajiel being finished off by Tempesta. He was saved by doing like a massive arrow, and it seems like Grey as well has these enhanced eyes now. Like it seems like he's able to see that Tempesta can be used to like medicine or something. Like there's like these little balls inside of his blood or something like that. Like what we know, and showing Grey, he literally one-shot Tempesta with his new power, which seems to be the Human Zero Blade. So it's very unclear right now, like how powerful Grey. Obviously, he can take on a demon like nothing now. So it's very curious to see where does his power lie, and also as well, where does it lie when he's at full strength. I don't know, personally I felt like it would have been better if like Luxus would have came back and actually took him on. I honestly felt like that should have been Luxus' like there. I don't think Grey should have just come up all like super OP and everything and just take him out like that. I was like, like that. That was like the only issue I felt with the chapter. I felt like that's the one that should have been like an actual fight with someone, not just like immediately just get fucking owned like that. Other than that, the chapter was freaking solid. Like, there wasn't really anything to complain about. But it really makes me interested in, like, how the Erza fight. Because, like, we've already seen Erza, like, pretty much go down toe-to-toe with Kyouka. Like, now with Sila's power, it looks pretty uneven right now. I don't know. Like, Erza's going to have to pull up some major stuff. Either that or Grey's going to have to go in there and actually help her. There's a lot of things right now that could have to happen right now. And also as well, lets me wonder, you know, what the other group's now going to be doing. Are they going to head straight to Margear, or are they going to get all the other people out there? Like, because not to mention, you've got Lucy pretty much passed out. You've got Julia that's been pretty much poisoned by that war. Gajiu have probably got, like, the same amount of blood that a Biro could hold, like that. Not to mention Natsu as well. All of them are pretty beat up, and they still want to take on Margear? Nah, I just don't see it. Like, right now, they're just completely unknown. You would have to get the other guild members in there. You have to get, like, Luxus' group in there to actually even try and take Margear right now. But other than that, it's a solid chapter. The only issue I really had with this chapter was pretty much the Tempesta stuff. I felt like that should have been an actual fight itself. So personally, I'm going to give this one like a 7 out of 10 this week. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching as always. Remember, I'll see you guys next time.